Taking you back. I won't tell you quite how long that'll give away our age, you know, fam.
Right, you took me back with this one.
Wow, the Blessed Beats remix of Ironic, Wanna Be Your Man, featuring Tinchy and also Ghetts or Ghetto. And joining us in this studio, my brother Ironic. Welcome, bro. Good to have you here, man.
What are you saying, brother? Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you for your time. Now, I believe... when was the last time you heard that record?
Boy, probably a long time ago.
Really took you back with that one?
Yeah, I ain't heard that in a minute. Especially the remix. I usually listen back to the original. So I ain't heard that in time, man. But yeah, it's good to listen back to that still, man.
Definitely. Now, I don't want to be the guy to kind of take percentages of any future records, but you just said to me, I haven't done a record with Ghetts since that. And I was like, I think we need to look at that, bro.
Bro, you giving me the idea now, so you might have to get a little credit. Or
straight A&R in out here.
Yeah, straight A&R in live on air, you know. Nah, we need to make that happen though, man. Shout out Ghetts, one of the real UK legends, man. So definitely, even after hearing that verse, I was like, ooh, yeah, we need to do something.
It needs to be done. I think sonically that would sound very dope. But I did a little bit of research, and I've only interviewed you once.
That's weird, isn't it?
Which is in 2010.
For real. Do you know why it's weird? Because I feel like I know you more than that. Like, I know we see each other out, and like, I guess because we done the record together and stuff like that last year, maybe it makes us feel like we connect a bit more. But yeah, that's weird. That's crazy, bro. 10 years ago.
It is a long time. And
that's mad. I remember that as well, actually. That was outside, right? Was it outside?
Yeah, there was. I think we did an interview over the phone when like phoner interviews were like a thing. You know, I was in Bournemouth and I was like, Ironic, can you come down? You were like, nah, bro. Man doesn't travel like that for people like you in stations like that. But I'll give you a quick phone call, fresh.
I remember once or maybe we done like
we did a thing outside as well.
Outside the club.
I swear, outside a club. Yeah. So we've connected in various ways and clubs and performances and stuff like that.
Make it happen. Huh?
Exactly, man. But for yourself, for any kind of new listeners, multiple Mobo nominee. A number of top 10 records.
Try.
Does the term veteran sit comfortably with you? Because you're a young man still.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. Like when I meet people, they're like OG. They throw out them words like OG, legend, veteran. I don't mind it. To be fair, I quite like it because I embrace the new up and coming generation, and I like to give them the knowledge that I know, and I've been around and done it for years now, so there's no point in hiding it. I don't really hide my age either, man. We're growing, we're all learning, we're all growing up as people, and we're all getting older, you know what I mean? But veteran, I'll take that.
We're okay with that.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, man. Trust me.
With my chest. Say it with my chest.
Trust me.
Now, one thing that I think is really interesting, again, some of the younger listeners might not really see it as a thing because artists pop up and records pop up real quick.
Yeah.
But to stay relevant for a long period of time with all the kind of twists and turns of music and trends and all that stuff, it's something that you've managed and some other people have perhaps not managed.
Right.
So what has been the secret?
Boy, you know, I try and stay on top of everything. Maybe it helps being a DJ as well as an artist and producer. I try to stay on top of what comes out, what's new. I embrace the new generation, embrace the new sounds. And just like you, bro, like we come from the garage era to grime. And I think I'm just a super fan of British music, British urban music, you know, just like yourself, bro. So every time there's a new sound or a new artist coming out, I'm checking for them and I'm checking out their music or this style. And I think that's kind of helped me kind of stay with the right sound, stay relevant in that sound and just kind of just do my thing, man. And just hard work, bro. I've been working hard. I think that's a key thing, you know, when you start giving up or when things slow down and you're just like, you know what, I'm done now, or I'm not going to work as hard. I think that's when everything slows down. But I just kept going, man.
I think when you get, if you get to that point, you then maybe look at a life outside music because it's just not working anymore.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's true. But you see, even me, I don't know if I could do anything else but music. Not making music, but maybe going into A&Ring or involved in music or work at a record company. You know what I mean? Trying to find the next big thing. But yeah, I'll always have something attached to British urban music, man. This is what I love, bro. Trust me, man.
I love that so much. That's it. Now, what would you say from your perspective has been the biggest shift throughout your whole career? Which, like, as you said, it's touched on the days before streaming and YouTube and Insta and all this stuff.
That was quite a big shift.
You know, so there's been a big, you know, from vinyl to digital music again was maybe something some people haven't experienced. So for you, what was the biggest change you had to kind of navigate through?
That's a good question, you know, bro. You're coming with these fire questions.
It's almost like I'm a broadcaster, bro. Radio.
Do you know what? Just, I don't know. Like, I think that was it. The streaming thing is the only thing that I can think of that kind of was a big shift in music. But just, I've seen everything now. I've seen garage work. I've seen different genres come and go, and things just come, like the pops era, me, Tinchy, N-Dubs, and just different eras working and coming and going, and it's like a cycle. I see it coming, and things just change. Yeah, just I think that, just adapting to that. But apart from that, yeah, man, I don't know really.
No, it's a good. Yeah. It's a good thing, and it's a conversation I often have with people. I'm sure you do with your friends in and around music as well. And everyone's got a different perspective.
Yeah,
everyone's got a different angle. Some people are telling me now that I hate streaming. Like they hate streaming and they refuse to like put the music on streaming. So I respect their
of course
perspective. Yeah. But I'm like, wow, that can now count towards chart position.
Yeah, I mean, like
and views and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I just try and embrace it, man. There's nothing wrong with change. You know what I mean? I did love obviously the vinyl era. You know what I mean? I miss mixing on techniques, man.
But your back and your shoulders are all right now.
Yeah,
though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no holding them record boxes anymore, man. But you know what I mean? Two USBs and we're good. But yeah, no, just the streaming thing and iTunes. I heard iTunes is shutting down as well. That's a bit of a mad one.
I read that. It's interesting to see where they go with it or how they adapt it. I think
it's mad. Yeah, because I still know people that download music on iTunes. So I don't know. Yeah, it's mad. So.
I mean, from a DJ point of view, we get sent a lot of music from artists, but like we just spoke off mic about Skepta and P Money's albums. I got sent them. I'll still buy them.
Yeah, of course.
Because I want to buy their record because it's their project.
Do you know the good thing about streaming? I would say that it's easy to access music now. Like it's easier to find new music. There's the playlists you got. I think it's just easier to come across new artists and new songs. If you ain't heard the song, it can be on the playlist and you got it on shuffle and you're like, oh, I like this song. Let me check this or download it. You know what I mean? So I think that in that way, it's kind of helped a lot, man. So yeah, man.
Wicked. A little bit earlier on, you mentioned how hard at work you've been.
Yeah, grinding.
I mean, that's kind of obvious, bro. We see this because you're always pinging out records. You're always hitting up DJs, whatever the platform, saying, have you got my track? Here's a dub. Putting it on the radio show. So really, bro, got to see it. And a lot of people don't see that.
Right, yeah.
So I have to, give you the respect for that.
Thank you,
always, my friend.
And I see you doing the same, bro. Like from another DJ to another DJ, I see you putting out your work and grinding. And I think a lot more DJs can take notes from that, man, because you have to put in that shift if you want to get to where you want to get to. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I respect it. Trust me.
It's all love. And your latest record, which we're about to get into in a second.
Jeez.
Now the video for this is in a church.
Yeah.
Is that the first time you performed in a church?
No, because obviously my first ever video, my first commercial video, Stay With Me, was shot in a church. So.
Exactly. So you're experienced in this now. This is just everyday business.
This is my last one though in a church, I think,
So it's a hookup featuring Koke as well.
Yeah, man. Legend, Koke.
And how did this record, how did it come around?
Do you know what? I've actually been working on a project. I ain't even told anyone this yet. The name of my project that's coming out very soon is the title of this single. It's called Prayers for Life, and that's the name of my next EP, 6-track EP, and I was working on that from last year. And then we held a party for Ray J, who was over here from the US, and Koke came down to it, and I've been a fan of Koke. He's fire in the booths, everything, great, legendary. You know what I mean? And as soon as I met him, I said, bro, good to meet you, man. I respect what you do. Let's work sometime. But I already had the Prayers for Life record sitting there. So as soon as I got home, I was listening to it and I was thinking, you know what, Koke, this record, he brings that realness on this track. I'm talking that realness, and it only made sense. I called him up and he done it straight away, man. So
exactly. We're going to get into it right now here at Pyro. Please introduce the track for us, my G.
Yo, it's your boy IRONIK, and this is my brand new single featuring Koke. It's called Prayers for Life. Yeah, let's go.
Brand new music for you right here at Pyro, IRONIK and Koke with Prayers for Life. Sounding good, my G?
Yeah, man. I feel that one. You know, when you're feeling your own songs, like I'm just like, yeah, bro. That's one for me. That one's. I love that record, man.
Well, I mean, hope that as well. We don't want you putting out records you're not feeling, bro.
Well, that's happened, so you know what I mean. That's happened, but
you're now in a good place. You've got full creative control. Exactly. That is so
man.
important.
So good, man.
That is so important. Now, last week I do apologise because there was a show,
that
I didn't make.
Which one was that again?
The launch party.
Oh yeah, bro, I'm so tired.
So many shows, Jay Fresh. You asked me these open-ended questions.
Yeah, bro. Where was you though, bro? Nah.
Exactly. No, I got the message and I was like, I can't make it.
Yeah.
And I know you were considering just, scrapping the whole show.
Yeah, of course.
And moving it to another date,
Yeah,
but,
whatever day you was free, I was thinking.
But I'm glad you persisted with it and went ahead, How was the show, man?
Nah, it was sick, bro. Like, I'm still recovering, to be fair. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nah, it was sick. It was a good night. I'm just blessed, grateful that so many people came out. It was packed, you know what I mean, full to capacity. And yeah, it was just a good night celebrating the vibes, the new single being out, and with my team as well, my family. Mumsy was there, sister was there.
Wicked, full family.
Yeah, full family. The missus was there, like everyone was there, and we just celebrated, you know, how far we've come and how things are going, and just excited for what's to come, man. So it was good. Man. And big shout out to Koke as well. He come down. We done the song as well, and it went off, so it was good.
Yeah, nothing like celebrating your music with the good people around you as well.
Trust me, that's what it's about this year, man. Trust me.
And that is one thing that I noticed as well. Not that I'm that guy who just stalks Instagram. I'm not that guy. But obviously, there's an interest in Instagram. Yeah. But obviously, like you and your missus, you've been together quite a while now.
Yeah, man.
And I know Instagram can sometimes be a bit misleading, but that's not in your case, because you guys everything I see. It's good vibes. No, it's good energy, niceness. I really like that, man. I don't see too much of
artists doing that. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, and you know what? A lot of people have been saying that to me lately. They're like, I really like that you lot are just like cool like that. But yeah, that's what we promoting, man. Good vibes. You know what I mean? It's okay to be in love, and it's cool to, you know what I mean, show off your other half. And
why not? You're proud of that.
Yeah, man.
It's a team. It's a team here. You're building legacy, building the future.
And to be fair, like if it wasn't for her, the last like 4 or 5 years since I met her, she just brought light and just uplifted everything I've done. So I got to show her off. You know them ones.
Mate, you're lucky.
Trust me.
You've won the lottery right there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Trust me, man. Yeah, man. So it's good, man. It's good vibes.
Wicked. Now, I know you're super active in the clubs as well. Summer season, summer festival, all that good stuff is just around the corner.
Yeah.
You're everywhere, bro.
Trying.
And what I love, sorry, I just cut you there. Yeah. What I love as well is that it's not just sometimes some of like the old school festivals or PAs. Then it's the up-to-date stuff. Yeah. It's the stuff abroad in the holiday islands as well. And then you're dropping records like work ethic, man, is crazy.
Do you know what I feel like as well? I feel like there's so much artists coming out now, I have to keep up. Or so much DJs as well, I have to keep up with the work rate. So especially like 2012, 2011, I took a couple years off or went quiet, as people would say. So the last few years I've just been like, I need to catch up and make sure everyone sees I'm doing this, I'm doing that. We had Grime Live events that we've been doing at the O2 as well. Cold. Yeah, we've been doing that, and that's obviously helped bring the awareness back to my DJ stuff and just putting on events, and my pool parties, like you said, in Tenerife and Ibiza. We're just trying to do it all, man. We're trying to work hard out here to keep the legacy going, you know them ones. So
you know, you got it locked, man. And I'm going to go to Boots. I'm going to get my Factor 50 and I'm going to be on that Ryanair 4 a.m. flight to Tenerife.
Come on, bro. That's what it's about this year. And Iron Up, a big shout out to all the Napa crew this year, man. We're there.
Wicked. Thank you so much for joining us on the show, bro. We're never going to leave it another 9 years.
No.
That's not allowed.
No. Next time we need to do a proper like hour-long sit-down something. Yeah. Man, we can talk forever, trust.
When you've got the project, we can do like an in-depth, break it down, really go through the whole thing, and then we can really kind of attack it. So that would be wicked.
It's on the air there.
But to anyone listening, I know a lot of people follow you, but to those who don't, how can they get hold of you and catch the movements?
Instagram at DJ IRONIK Official. Everything else, Twitter at DJ IRONIK, and just keep checking out everything. The video for Prayers for Life's out now, so check that out on YouTube. And man, we're just here. We're here, there, and everywhere. Check out my dates on my Instagram and everything, and keep supporting the movement, man. We're here.
Wicked. Big shout out to IRONIK for joining us on today's J Fresh and Friends right here at Pyro Radio. Last couple from me, and then Slimzy, Trent and Rikadan taking over from 7.
Jeez.